Good morning, good morning, good morning, faithful. It is Victory Monday. Victory Monday on this beautiful Monday morning after beating the Saints 13-0. How's everybody doing today? I hope everyone is having a wonderful, wonderful day. Let's get this party started. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. It is your boy Niners Sickness with another Niners Sickness podcast. Good morning, Angel. Good morning, Angel. How are you doing, sir? How are you doing? Joseph Hayden. How you doing, Joseph Hayden? Welcome to the channel. You haven't been able to been online. Wow. Well, I'm glad you were able to make it this morning. Enjoy my coffee on my Niners Sickness cup. I'm glad you were able to enjoy this morning with us. Yes, we're going to talk about that David McNew. I have good news, good news, good news. I got my channel back. I fought for it, and I got it back. I fought for it, and I got it back. Thank you for wiping your feet there. I appreciate it. Welcome to the channel. Salad Bowl 831. Welcome. Yeah, I changed the other one to Puros Pinches Niners. I might change the name again, but I wanted to see if I can go live on both. I wanted to see if my old channel was working again. And I finally I done dealing with Google, and I got it back. So I'm very happy about that. Damian Lee, good morning. Good morning. Costly victory. Yeah, we're going to talk about that. If you're a big fan of Elijah Mitchell or you were enjoying his production, it definitely is a costly victory. I mean, the 49ers lost Elijah Mitchell. They lost Aaron Banks in the game. We're trying to find out what's going on with Christian McCaffrey. And I believe that's it. Oh, and Debo. But Debo came back. Christian McCaffrey put on a brace, and he came back. The good thing is we were able to see Jordan Mason. Now, I feel bad for what happened to Elijah Mitchell. Prayers go out to Elijah Mitchell. Get well soon, buddy. It sucks when you're going through these injuries like he has so far in his career. But Jordan Mason came in. And people might say, well, it was kind of garbage time, but it really wasn't. The Niners needed 2 first downs to kind of put the nail in the coffin, if you will. And Jordan Mason, the Saints were all day putting 8 in a box. And Elijah Mitchell, was not able to penetrate. Christian McCaffrey was not able to penetrate. And when you put in Mason, he was able to penetrate. So I'm glad to see that he did well. Que pasa, Randy Daytona? Welcome, sir. Welcome there, my friend. Make this a little bit bigger. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Luis Moreno, how you doing, sir? Now, I'm not going to be long. I went to bed about 4 in the morning, and I woke up at 6:30 because I had somebody came to the house to fix one of our electric couches so the feet can go up. And I go, you know what? Since I'm up, I'm going to go live for a little bit. Let's see if I can hang. Let's see if I don't fall asleep on you guys. Luis Moreno, how you doing? So, yesterday we saw the Saints come into Levi, and we sent them out marching without a single score. The 49ers in the last 4 games have shut out opposing offenses in the second half. Now, the Saints game was a little different. They decided to shut them out completely, which I like very much. I can't say enough for DeMeco Ryan and what he's done with his defense. Yes, the players need to execute the game plan, but without Javon Kinlaw, without Eric Armstead, without Emmanuel Mosley, Robert Saleh. I was just watching Good Morning America and Good Morning Football, and they were talking about him, so he's kind of fresh in my mind. DeMeco Ryans, what he's done in this defense is nothing but amazing. Amazing what he's done with this defense. I believe he'll be a head coach next year. I believe that a team like the Carolina Panthers, a team like maybe the Saints, maybe the Raiders, may come calling for his services when it's all said and done. Now, the good thing about losing Robert Saleh, there I go again, DeMeco Ryans, is that we will continue to get 2 sets of third-round picks for him because they are minority coaches. And the whole new thing with minority coaches, if a minority coach gets hired, the team that loses that coach gets 2 third-round picks. And I believe the 49ers are the only team that has gotten the most picks for losing minority coaches. So that's a testament of Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch, what he's doing in this organization, developing coaches, preparing them to take on. As you know, Robert Saleh went to the Jets. Mike McDaniels went to Miami, which we will be seeing this Sunday at Levi's with the Miami Dolphins. And we got, who else did we lose? I believe it was I forgot his name. He wasn't a head coach, but he went to become a general manager, I believe, for the Lions, if I'm not mistaken. So the Niners have gotten the most third-round compensatory picks for minority coaches or minority GMs. So that, again, that's a testament to the organization and developing great coaches and preparing them to take on head coaching job. And I think we're going to get more for DeMeco Ryans. And then we have also Anthony Lynn, the running backs coach. Eventually he will be a head coach. So we'll see what happens. Yes, Seahawks and Rams fans are talking crap about the Niners, only scoring 13. Who else had a shutout? No one. It's amazing. It is amazing that the haters are going to hate. Haters are going to hate. The Ram fans are all pissed off. They're butthurt because their team has lost 5 in a row. The Rams have lost 5 in a row. They're butthurt. Then you got the Cardinals, who lost 2 in a row. And then you got Seattle, that lost 2 in a row. And the 49ers have won 4 in a row. So you got those haters out there talking smack. Oh, the Niners can only score 13 points. Let me tell you, this is the NFL. You know how rare it is to shout out a team? You know how rare? I don't care how bad the team may or may not be. The Saints are not that bad. And for any information of any Rams fans, Seahawks fans, or Cardinal fans, the Saints got healthier. A lot of their defense came back against us. They played a great defensive scheme against us yesterday. But good teams like the 49ers, they find a way to win. Sometimes you win pretty, sometimes you win ugly. Last week, the offense came through. And we were able to score 38 points on Arizona. This week, yesterday, the defense stepped up. The offense did just enough. Now, they scored 13 points, but they were moving the ball. They did it just enough to win the game. At the end of the day, wins are wins and losses are losses. I don't care if we win by 100 points or 13 points. A win is a win. The 49ers are 7-4. They are on top of the NFC West. The Rams, the Seahawks, and the Cardinals are all looking up to us. So yes, there's a couple of fans out there that are kind of a little bitter. But it's all right. Let them hate. Let them hate. They have to hate from down there because Niners are in first place. What's up, Niner Gang Podcast? Welcome to the channel. Good morning, sir. Good morning, Bobby. Terry, how you doing, Bobby? Good morning. Do you think the Vic Fangio is coming back next season? Vic Fangio has been part of the team, kind of like on the background. I believe the Niners are trying to have Vic Fangio kind of watch what DeMeco Ryans is doing, how the defense is being ran right now, because Kyle Shanahan knows that there's a possibility that a team may come calling for DeMeco Ryans, and there's a possibility that DeMeco Ryans may no longer be the defensive coordinator of the San Francisco 49ers. So therefore, Vic Fangio might be the coach that steps up. But I don't know if I want him back. I don't know about you guys. But I would rather see if we can bring someone else in or develop somebody from already on the roster. Who on the roster? Oh, thank you. Yes, Martin Mayhew. Thank you, Bobby. That is the personnel that we lost to general manager position. Therefore, we got one third round pick for him. Thank you for that, Bobby. Rams creator said last night the Rams team last year were as good as the 1982 Super Bowl Niners. So I replied by asking, when are the Rams going back to St. Louis? Yeah. I'm not worried too much about the Rams fans right now. I'm not worried about the Cardinals fans or the Seahawks fans. The Seahawks, Listen, I'm not a big Raiders fan. I don't like the Raiders, but the Raiders are in the AFC. We needed the Raiders to win. We needed the Seahawks to lose. And I'm glad that that run by Josh Jacobs in the overtime for 83 yards to win that game against Seattle. The look on the Seattle fans were priceless. I mean, there's a guy that he's a big Seattle fan. He has this show, great big show, a lot of followers, by the name of North Cam. I don't know if you guys heard of him. And the look on his face when Josh Jacobs broke the second line of defense and gashed him for 83 yards to win the game in overtime was priceless. It was priceless. Thank you, Reggie, for wiping your feet. I appreciate it very, very much. You only have to win by 1 point. Absolutely. Absolutely. That is 100% correct. A W is the most important thing. See, people get caught in fantasy football. People get caught with all this fantasy football stuff that they lose concept of reality. In fantasy football terms, winning by 13 points is not exciting. It's not great. It's not, oh my God, should we be worried? Oh my God, can we compete with Philadelphia? Can we compete with the Vikings? Oh my God, is it panic time? This is not fantasy football, ladies and gentlemen. This is real football. Sometimes you blow out a team like we did Arizona, and sometimes you got to scratch and crawl and beat a team like the Saints with 13 points. Every game is different. Every coaches are different. They loaded the box. They challenged us to run. They took away the middle because they knew Jimmy G loves throwing in the middle. They took away Debo. They took away Kittle. And one of the players that I have to really bring up this morning is Juwan Jennings, the unsung hero of the game against the Saints. They were double teaming Debo, occasionally Ayuk, but Kittle. That means that Juwan Jennings had to step up to the plate because he was left open. And he did a phenomenal job, in my opinion. He did great. There was one reception by Ray McLeod. So, yes, it wasn't a pretty win. Yes, it wasn't a dominating fashion. We didn't blow out the Saints. But we beat them 13-0. In the National Football League, you know how hard it is to keep a team at 0? There are teams out there that are really bad and they can still at least score 3 points. At the very minimum, 3 points. Maybe 7 points. To shut out a team is very rare. And the Niners defense did that. Matter of fact, the 49ers defense had been shutting out teams in the second half for the last 4 games. I believe that the Niners are going to bounce back offensively against Miami. Miami's a very good team. And Jimmy's going to have to be on his A game. Miami can run the ball. They can pass the ball. Do I think Tua is a little bit better than Jimmy? I think he's a better quarterback than Jimmy. But I think Jimmy has more experience. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. But I'm excited. I'm excited for being 7-4. I'm excited that your 49ers, our 49ers, they're on top of the West. I'm excited that things are starting to look good. If we win out, not win out, but if we win our division, we will be in the packing order. We will be in the conference. We will be number 3, which means there's a possibility that we face the Cowboys at Levi's for the very first game in the playoffs. Who of you want to see the Cowboys? A rematch of last year's playoff game. Early in the season, we would have lost this game, but shout out to the Niners for making adjustments. Well said there, Dre Daddy, Diddy, 83. Well said. In the past, a Niner team that is not really that good would have found a way to lose this game. But when you have a 49er team, well coached like Kyle Shanahan, great manager, a great roster, you find ways to win. Again, sometimes you win pretty, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes no. But you know what I mean? You gotta put that W no matter how you do it. Whether you do it by a blowout or whether you do it by simply scoring enough points to win. But I can't give enough credit to the defense for shutting out the Saints. Kamara looked like trash. They're what do you call him? Their tight end / quarterback / running back / whatever, number 7 over there, looked like trash. Andy Dalton looked like trash. The Niners defense kicked that butt, and I loved it. I loved the game yesterday, at least defensively. Now, Jimmy had a few balls that could have been intercepted. And one of them were. Lucky for us that it was a penalty. Otherwise, it could have been a pick 6, possibly. At the very least, it would have went all the way to our 1-yard line. The fact that it was a penalty, Jimmy kind of got that out of his way and played better the rest of the game. The Rams are good, not scoring touchdowns, but they are good at field goals. Yep. I want to read this one real quick. Hell, the Saints shot out the Raiders a couple of weeks ago. I don't know why people think New Orleans. Okay. I agree. I read your comment I read the last part of it. The New Orleans D is trash. I'm like, no, they're not. But now reading your complete comment, you're stating you don't know why people are saying that it's trash. They're not a trashy defense. Plus, that defense that shut out the Raiders, we're missing a lot of players on defense. Those players came back. Jordan came back. Davenport came back for the Saints. They didn't have their corner Lattimore, but their two pass rushers came back and they were creating havoc. I don't know about you guys, but Jimmy was getting harassed. Jimmy was getting harassed. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, was Jimmy getting his butt harassed? Bring on the Vaqueros. That's what I'm talking about. It looks like we'll either face the Cowboys, we'll either face the I don't know, Tampa. Tampa lost yesterday to the Browns. Are Tampa really in this? I mean, they're still winning. It still looks like they're going to win the division. We have Tampa. We have the Cowboys. I believe that the Washington Commanders won yesterday, and since Seattle lost, Seattle now was knocked off the 7th spot, and the Commanders are now sitting at number 7 slot for the playoffs, and the Seahawks went bye-bye. Bye-bye. Will the Seahawks miss the playoffs? I would love it. I know one team is not making the playoffs. Well, I know two. But I know the Lambs are not making the playoffs. We're the Rams. We won our Super Bowl last year. We got Matthew Stafford. We got this. We got AD, Aaron Donald. We got number 5. We won the Super Bowl. We're gonna win another one. We're gonna go back to back. We're gonna go and we're gonna get OBJ back. Talk. Do you believe OBJ? I was gonna say OJ Simpson. Do you believe that OBJ wants to come back to the Rams? Hell to the no. The Rams are trash. And all the Rams fans can talk about is, well, who's holding the Lombardi trophy? Who won last year? Who had a parade that nobody showed up? Oh my God, don't even get me started. Don't even get me started on that parade for the Rams. It was pitiful. Nobody showed up. Los Angeles market has no love for the Rams. No love. The Rams win the Super Bowl and hardly nobody showed up to the parade. So disrespectful to the Rams. But I love it. I love it. What's up, Matthew Navarro? Hope your morning is going good, Beto. Hell of a game defense put up yesterday. Good morning, Matthew. Blessings to you and your family. Yes, the Niners defense came through. They've been coming through all year. And I believe we're getting Eric Armstead back for against Miami. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Jimmy was getting beat for sure. He was getting tossed like a rag doll. I'm squinting a lot because I forgot to wear my glasses. My apologies. Yeah, Lenore is pretty he is definitely one of the weakest links. Although I got to say that I love Jimmy Ward. I love Jimmy Ward. I love me some Jimmy Ward, but the guy did not play very well yesterday. Yeah. It's going to be a true test. Our defense is going to be truly tested. If the Niners can hold, I mean, if they can, I doubt it'll happen. But if the Niners can shut out the defense, the Miami offense in the second half and continue this momentum, I'll be stoked. Defense. Terradome, how you doing, sir? Good morning. Welcome to the channel, my friend. Make sure to hit the like button for your boy Niner Sickness. Good morning, Michael. Welcome, sir. Tracy Hernandez. What's up, brother? Welcome. Beto, let's talk about Mason. Do you think his time... I was talking about Mason a few minutes ago, Tracy. I love that they brought in Mason. And for people that were asking, wait a minute, why was Mason in there and not TDP? Well, TDP doesn't play well on special teams. If you're not going to play on special teams and you're not a starter at a position, you better play special team. Excuse me. If you're not a starter, you better play special teams. And TDP does not play on special teams very well. So he was inactive. And Mason, even though he's not a starter or he's kind of like the third back, he plays a lot on special teams. So they brought him in. This is why you saw Mason instead of TDP. With that said, Mason looked like a beast. OMG. He was penetrating. They couldn't stop him. He looked like Marshawn Lynch out there. And he's rocking the 24, which I love. I'm trying to think of another running back that he reminds me of. I'm trying to think of maybe Jacobs from the New York Giants back in the day. But I love what Mason is doing. I hope he gets his opportunity. I feel bad for Elijah Mitchell. I'm praying for a speedy recovery for Elijah Mitchell. God touch him, but when an opportunity opens up, you got to take advantage of it. Will Elijah Mitchell take advantage of this opportunity? We'll have to wait and see. Thank you. Yes, smash that like button for your boy Niner Sickness. Talanoa Hufanga. This kid continues to amaze me. What a safety we have in him. This guy, OMG. I love the way he's playing. I love the way he has a nose for the football. This kid is special. Between him and Gibson, they're playing some good safety back there. I love me some Talanoa Hufanga. Yes, that's not bad, man. Yes, he rocked the 24, the old Marshawn Lynch number. I love it. I love that he picked number 24. Yes. I mean, they were stacking 8 in a box. They knew the Niners were trying to kill the clock. The Saints knew the Niners were trying to kill the clock, so they were stacking the box, and it didn't matter. Jordan Mason was breaking through. First down. First down. Remember in Atlanta? Oh, I got a headache. Sorry. Remember a couple years ago in Atlanta, there was 2 running backs. One of them came over here for us a couple years ago. Help me out, guys. My brain's still half asleep. There was 2 running backs in Atlanta, a small guy and a big guy. The big guy came to the Niners and played for us in 2019. And I can't think of his name right now. But anyway, Coleman. Yes, thank you. Coleman, and then the other guy that played with him in Atlanta. Coleman was a bigger back, the down the middle, between the tackles. And then you had the other guy that ran the outside zone. Well, that reminds me of what we can do with Jordan Mason and CMC. CMC can run on the outside, and you can have Jordan Mason penetrate through the hole. Yes, thank you, Dre. Tevin Coleman and Freeman were the 2 backs in Atlanta. And I think Kyle is going to use, hopefully he will use Jordan Mason and CMC in that fashion. Ooh. Yeah. Hold on, guys. Let me tell him I'll call him back. All right. Tell him I'll call him back in a few minutes. Dante Freeman. Yes. Leo. What's up, Leo? How you doing, sir? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Listen, guys. Anyway, I just wanted to come on here a little bit because I wanted to test out my channel. My channel was hacked and I lost it and I fought for it. And this morning I woke up and it was back. After 3 weeks, almost a month, I have it back. So I wanted to test it out. It looks good. I'm excited to continue to do my lives on my channel. I'm going to get off. I'm getting tired. I only had 3 hours sleep, so I keep rubbing my eyes because I'm tired. I'm going to call it a day. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Enjoy Monday Night Football, and I probably will go live tomorrow once I am well rested, and we can continue this conversation tomorrow. But thank you for tuning in. Make sure to hit the like button. Make sure to follow me on Twitter. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and show me some love. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. You guys have a wonderful day. Be blessed, be safe, and enjoy tonight's game. Until next time, I'm your boy, Niner Sickness. Good night, and God bless. Good night. Good day. I'm so used to going live at night. All right, guys. Peace.